played more than 125 times in their history, and it might not be the most well-known rivalry in the country, but for the Heels and the Cavs, the South's oldest rivalry will always mean a lot. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And the Cavaliers will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tar Heels offense will have the football first. There was nothing but joy on Franklin Street, and the sky was Carolina blue as the Heels rolled in the last meeting.
Yeah, they took care of business. It didn't look like much of a rivalry. I know this game's been played a lot, but last year, it
breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man, it's Rayner. Caught over the middle, it's Schiff. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Black. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you.
Lights out after that.
And they just keep feeding it to their...
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a command zone, but I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Touchdown, North Carolina! Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good... There he goes! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Moving away from pressure. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is after.
It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. The quick out. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. The lone back's got it. Creates a little space. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but, man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback...
He'll take a shot. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he... Bounds, just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets rid of it. Pucks it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They've got a first down here to open the period. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Going to the running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Another incompletion on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 7 points here in the second. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The give to the tailback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch at the 45. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Finds his man. It's Ship. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end, making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. Did a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Ship. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Briggs. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They go to the ground. Runs for the tackle. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man. It's Ramsey. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Using the quick game. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here comes the hurry up. Can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Pulled and fired complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Briggs. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the Cavaliers in the hurry-up. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. And the returner will be brought down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The short hands, it's Black. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give is to Smith. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Rayner. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The 5.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The run from the shotgun. Fights off the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air. It's Rayner. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. UAB was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Birmingham. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction.
Fires to the big fella.
Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's got the tight end. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Takes it the other way. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. To the air, it's Rayner. Under fire. He's going to take off. Makes a man miss. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Flying down the right side. 10. Touchdown, Cavaliers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
got it behind the line. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Catch in the middle, it's Black. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the returner is stopped. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Cavaliers with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Slithers into space. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Once he got some room, it was over. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages. Keep the ball.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Here comes the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. Bringing it back at the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 8. Oh, you know we wanted that pick 6, but the offense is in business. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. The Tar Heels putting their foot down as they start to pull away from the Cavs.
North Carolina raising up, meeting the Cavaliers in this rivalry game and doing exactly what they want to do.
Well, they're just making more plays, and they just seem like they are locked in. From the opening whistle, UNC has been the team ready to go.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one has gone. The latest chapter